here at the Northern Districts Cricket Awards and I've got Daniel Flynn with me. Flinny, show us whereabouts did you get bruised during the test against South Africa? How many bruises were there?
Oh, I've got a few. My ribs are yellow and blue at the moment. My fingers are a bit tender, but yeah, I guess it's part of the job if you want to open the batting and something I'm going to have to get used to.
Was it something that came along perhaps a little bit earlier than maybe you were picking? You know, you'd had that hip injury, you'd gone through all the rehab, things went fantastically well, 3 centuries, 3 games, and suddenly you're in the Blackcaps. That seemed to me to happen even faster than we were hoping for.
Yeah, I guess at the time it probably seemed like it went quicker than, well, it came a little quicker than I was hoping. I was aiming for the West Indies trip, but the reality is if you're scoring runs, your name's always going to be at the top of the list, and I guess scoring 300s on the trot, you know, you're putting your name forward, and luckily the opportunity arose and I got a chance, and hopefully, you know, now I've certainly not cemented a place, but given myself an opportunity for another crack on the West Indies tour.
It must have felt good after, you know, almost a year ago on the A Tour, not being able to achieve probably what you set out to do there, to have almost come full circle, as it were, and got that place.
Yeah, the A Tour was a good experience. I don't think I enjoyed it, and I scored runs, but and then obviously the injury came up, and that probably set me back more than anything. But yeah, it's obviously always rewarding to get the opportunity to play for New Zealand again, and all the hard work that I've put in. So yeah, the injury is frustrating, but I mean that's part and parcel of cricket. BJ's going through the same thing at the moment, so hopefully he comes back stronger for it.
What is it like? Like, explain it for people who haven't been through this. What do you have to do when you're rehabbing? How boring is it? How frustrating?
Yeah, it's very frustrating, very boring, but you got to do it properly. That's the one thing I learned. So yeah, especially sitting there watching the guys. You know, I watched the guys win in Hobart in that Test match, and I guess it gives you that extra added motivation. You want to be back involved to experience moments like that. So yeah, but you know, to get the opportunity to work my way back and then force my way into the side, obviously it's rewarding for that hard work and all that downtime that I did have.
Meanwhile, the Knights went on and won the Plunket Shield without you. Were you following it online or listening on the radio? What were you doing?
Yeah, we all kept pretty close track of it, obviously, and you know, obviously, performance-wise, that last game didn't go to plan, but we'd done enough earlier in the season to earn the right to have that little bit of leeway if things didn't go right. So, and it's a competition over 10 rounds, and the way we played, we deserved to walk away winners in the end.
What do you think was the biggest factor in your, I was going to say back-to-back, but it's back-to-back-to-back hundreds?
I don't know, there's a bit of frustration with where I was batting in the order that probably knocked the wind out of my sails a little bit when I came back into the side, so I was pretty determined to prove that I was worthy of a place up the order. So that, and then once I got on a roll, my goal over the last few years has been to be consistent, so that was something I wanted to really nail. And I guess banging out back-to-back hundreds is doing that, so I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah. And I hear a rumour you might be off to the UK over the winter. You might be. Yeah,
it's a possibility still at the moment, depending on selection for the West Indies. If not the West Indies, then I'll be going over to Gloucester to replace Kane, which, you know, would be a great opportunity, great experience, but ideally I'll be on that West Indies tour. That'll be best case scenario.
We hope so.